Hey. All right. So this week we have been learning about subtracting three-digit numbers. You guys have already worked with picture models. Well, place value blocks, right? We used place value blocks in that one video. We have learned about using open number lines with subtraction. So now we're going to move on and learn how to use the partial difference strategy. So last week, whenever you were adding three-digit numbers, you had to find partial sums, right? Well, this week, since we're working with subtraction, would we call it partial sums? No, right? Because whenever you subtract, you're trying to find the difference. So today what we're going to work on is using the partial difference strategy, and I'm going to go ahead and warn you, it can be a little all right, but I have to teach it to you because for some people it might work. It may make complete and total sense, and that's the strategy that they want to use for the rest of their life when they subtract. Okay, um, but for those who don't like this strategy, that's perfectly fine too. Answer the couple of questions, turn it in, get it out of the way. Okay, just show me that you understand it, and then you never have to use it again. Promise. All right. Um, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and turn you around. We're going to go ahead and use the same problem that we worked on yesterday, which was 487 minus 139. And what I'm going to do is draw a picture model of it, and then I'm going to show you down below how to write out your partial differences. Okay, so let me get you turned around, and then we will get started. Okay, so you see our problem here, 487 minus 139. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and draw, using picture models, our 487. Okay, so 100, 200, 300, and 400. So 400, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, right? Because we have an 8 in the tens place. And how many ones? 7. So let's go ahead and draw our 7 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? So 487. Now, let's go ahead and talk about what number we are subtracting. We're subtracting 139. So whenever you try to find your partial differences, okay, we're going to look in our hundreds place. And how many hundreds are we subtracting from 487? How many hundreds? Just one, right? There's just 100 in the number 139. So I'm going to go to my picture model, and I'm going to take away 100. All right, so when you have 487 minus 100, that partial difference is 387, right? Because we didn't take anything away from the 7, so that left us with 7. We didn't take anything away from our 8, left us with 8, but we did take a 100 from our 400. So that left us with 387. All right, now let's look at our tens. We have 8 tens, and we're trying to take away how many tens? 3. So let's go ahead and mark out our 3 tens that we are taking away. Okay, and whenever we write our partial difference for that, we will use this number that we were left with because we took 100 away, which left us with 387. So 387 take away 30 is going to leave us with what? 357, right? Take away nothing from your 7, 3 from your 8 gives you 5, nothing from 3 is 3, so 357. Now, this is where it's going to get a little yucky, right? Because we have to regroup. We have 7 ones, but we need to take away 9 ones. So what do we have to do? We are going to have to trade in or regroup this 10 stick for 10 ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so our difference doesn't change yet because all we did was trade our 10 stick for 10 ones, right? Nothing changed. We still have the same number, right? 1, 2, 300, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 340, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 350, 351, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57. Okay. This number did not change. All we did was just trade our 10 stick in for 10 ones so that we can easily take away this 9. So now let's take away 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we've taken away the 9 ones, right? So now we need to show that with our partial difference. So we're gonna start with this number, 357. And we're going to subtract 9. Okay. And when we do that, we have to show that we took away a 10 and we gave it to the 7 over here, which left us with 17 ones, right? And we subtracted 17 minus 9, which left us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. We still have our 4 tens and our 300s, right? So the final difference of 487 minus 139 is 348, right? Okay, like I said, it's a little more yucky than partial sums, but for a lot of people, subtraction is yucky anyways, especially when you start regrouping, right? Hopefully me working through this problem helped you. If you have any questions, please let me know. Let's go ahead and watch our visual learning video and maybe it'll help solidify things for you.
Find 328 minus 133. You can use a model and record partial differences to subtract. 133 has 100. Subtract 100 from 300s. There are 2 hundreds, 2 tens, and 8 ones left. That's 228. 133 has 3 tens. There are 2 tens in 228 to take away. That leaves 208. There is 1 10 left to take away. Regroup 100 as 10 tens. Then take away 1 10. There is 100, 9 tens, and 8 ones, or 198 left. 133 has 3 ones. Subtract the 3 ones from 8 ones. What is the difference? Select your answer.
Okay, so after you do all of your differences, your partial differences, what is our final difference? If you look down here, the one that's left is 195.
So 328 minus 133 equals 195.
Okay, so just a quick review. If you look through this, the minuend that you started with was 328. We had to take away 133. So right here, it shows that they took the 100 because you had 100 and 133. That gave you 228. Well, when they went to take the three tens away, there were only two tens available. Okay, so they took 20 because that's all that was available, right? And that gave them 208. Well, then they had to regroup and borrow 100 flat and turn it into 10 tens. So then, once they were able to do that, they could take that extra 10 away that was left over that we didn't get to take away originally, right? Because there were only two tens. So they took that extra 10 away that they needed to take, and that gave us 198. And then they went on to subtract their ones. And you take 3 away from 8, that leaves you with 195. Okay. I know that this is a little, like I said, yucky. Okay, it's not my favorite strategy, but it might work for some others. All right, I'm not going to give you as many problems to complete with this because I do understand it's a little bit tougher to try to work through. Okay, so if you have any questions, please comment in Google Classroom. You can post a private comment on your assignment, or get your parents to message me, whatever you need help with, okay? And I'll try to work you through it the best I can, okay? I love you guys. Don't spend too much time working, all right? It's too pretty. You need to get outside and play, unless it's raining. I don't know. Anyways, I will see you tomorrow. Love you guys.